Yes, look what we've got here. We've got Mrs. Wiggs with a little chick. But there is two chicks. There is one that's pretty much fast asleep in front of her. And there's another chick that's just behind her. You can just see a little bit of white fluff that's coming like at the back end of her. But that is amazing. I am so happy to see those little chicks. They are so adorable. So Mrs. Wiggs, congratulations on the two little ones. But yes, of course, she's still keeping them nice and warm on days like this as well. During the day, she'll most of the time spend here at the nest. Now and again, at night time, she might, if the male is not successful on anything or bring any food back, of course, she's going to decide to move away and go look for something, but won't leave the chicks for too long. But yes, absolutely, this is incredible and nice to see these little cutie pies. Oh my word, this is too adorable. So these little chicks, these little owlets, they hatched about 3 days ago. I think it was Kelly and Craig. They saw, of course, a little bit of movement coming from the chest area of the spotted eagle owl, and then, of course, I knew that the chicks were around, and I saw a bit of the white fluff from the chicks as well. So yes, absolutely amazing. Look what is it doing now. Hello, Mrs. Wiggs here. What is your little baby doing? You can see her eyes are just a little bit open at the moment. Yes, Melissa, definitely. It is so nice seeing Mrs. Wiggs and her two chicks. It is incredible. I think I'm excited now to come back here for the next few weeks and just watching these little chicks, of course, grow into becoming a beautiful spotted eagle owl. But yeah, it'll take maybe like about 5 weeks before those chicks will actually leave that little area. And sometimes they can spend up to about 10 days moving around their nesting area and also starting to hone on their little hunting skills with like things like grasshoppers, crickets, any little kind of insects that's roaming around the nesting area. But for now, for 5 weeks, they will remain exactly where they are now, of course being fed by mainly the male. So the male will do a lot of the hunting, where the female will just relax on the nest as much as possible, looking after and keeping the little chicks nice and safe and warm. And of course he'll bring back little rodents, mice and rats, anything like that he'll come and bring back for her, and then they'll feed the little chicks as well. So, but this is incredible. Wow. But you can just see she's still awake. She's not even going into like kind of total sleep. She's got that eye still half open. Benjamin, sure. Well, look, the thing is, once they leave, say now for 5 weeks' time, they leave and they leave the nest, but just hanging around the nesting area, they still got that real typical white fluff on them, the downing feathers. And then you'll find maybe after about another, say, 10 days before they really take off. So, I'll say, well, that's 10 days after the 5 weeks. So I'll say about maybe between 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Start getting the proper brown feathers and the proper plumage. But yeah, I might be mistaken. I think it's about, I'm trying to work it out now myself. I think about, as I say, 6, 7 weeks, 7 weeks. If anybody has got an answer on that one, please let me know. I would like to know myself, but as I say, so this is just a rough estimate of my, just like I can say, a logic thinking here. If it is actually going to be around about 7 weeks before they get their proper feathers.